Alright guys, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video on my channel. Silvally has literally just overrun the current meta, and in combination with Rampardos, in combination with Charizard, this Pokemon literally is broken. So much so that in a lot of non-EX tournaments, or generally a lot of tournaments where there is a ban list, this Pokemon has made it to the top of that list just right alongside Rampardos. Now, since we aren't playing with a ban list, we are still trying to make use of it. And with the current meta being a lot about evolving in evolving in the active position, since you're gonna face a lot of Silvallys, essentially, or Charizards, or Incineroar EXs and stuff, right? You want to lock down your opponents, but also apply pressure. And that's where this deck comes into play. Silvally EX is going to be our main damage dealer. Aerodactyl is going to be our disruption Pokemon, since by only being on the field, it is preventing the active Pokemon of the opponent to evolve, which can disrupt a lot of gameplays, right? Now, if our strategy goes up, we're going to be dominating, I hope. Well, we'll see anyways. Let's jump into a few matches and let's actually test this deck out. Now, I've already obviously played a couple of rounds. Oh, what happened here? Oh, sure. Okay. I've already played a couple of rounds with this deck off stream, right? And it plays so fluently. Now, obviously, it heavily depends on whether you draw what you need to draw, right? But that's pretty much with any deck, right? You could say that to any deck. If you don't draw what you need to draw, then the deck doesn't really matter. We are starting second. Okay, and we're playing against Leaf. Now, the biggest weakness for this deck would be a Buzzwole deck, right? But not only a general Buzzwole deck, but rather a Buzzwole deck where there is Formosa. Oh, he conceded straight away, bro. He probably listening to me right now as I'm speaking. And he said, nah, I can't be bothered. No way. Okay, all right. We will take that win for now. We're not going to be stingy with losses and wins here. We're just going to jump into the second round, actually. Let's go. Let's do this. Searching for an opponent. All right. Opponent has been found. All right. Now, this deck, you always want to include one Pokeball in there, because you do have two basic Pokemon which you are able to draw. And you want to use Gladion only for your Silvallys, right? That's essentially the goal here, right? So we're playing against Water, and we already have... Oh, we have a good starting hand. This is a very good starting hand. This, my dear beloved viewers, is an awesome starting hand. Now, let's jump onto this Pokeball here. Drop our second type null, like so. And we're going to throw in the old Amber as well. We're going to go for Professor's Research here. Gladion. Oh, hold your horses. Let's end this turn. We have the entire field already set up. We already have a Gladion on our hands too. Now, if the opponent doesn't mess up now, all right, he's playing for... I see what he's doing. I can see what he's doing. He's playing for Dragonite, actually, right? Now, Dragonite can be difficult to deal with. Very much so. Dragonite can be extremely difficult to deal with. Let's go for another research here. Silvally, number 1. Sure, we're going to play him here. And we're just going to go for an attack. 40 damage. Okay. We're going to take that. Now, the good thing is we can also attack with Aerodactyl EX, right? So we're not only locked to playing with type null, he's probably... Okay, he's evolving. Now, the thing is, he didn't have his Pokemon in the active position, so our Aerodactyl wasn't able to do its job, let's say. But yeah, let's see anyways. He's gonna play Irida after this. Oh, we have two Gladions there, right? Sure, I see. All right, Silvally 1. We're gonna play Silvally in the front, like so. And we're gonna go for Brave Buddies. Now he's gonna swap out again. I think we can't play the second Silvally since we already have... No, we can't play the second Gladion because we already have a Silvally on our field, right? Which is going to be an issue. And the next turn, his Aerodactyl would be... His Dragonite would be ready. Yeah, alright. This is very unfortunate. I can't play Silvally, Gladion, due to the fact that I already have both Silvallys on the field, which is very bad. Now I'm thinking, do I want to go? I'm going to go for Aerodactyl here. We're going to give him a Giant Cape as well, just in case the Dragonite makes a huge 150 hit on one of my Pokemon. Which would not be very, very welcome, right? Dragonite. The forgotten Pokemon, actually. I always enjoyed playing with Dragonite quite a lot. Now, the only drawback to Dragonite is obviously the dual energy typing. But in general, that was such a fun Pokemon to play. Whenever it did what it was supposed to do, it did it so good, which was just beautiful. Now, we are gonna go for Giant Cape here. Alright, sure, like so. We are gonna retreat and bring forth our Aerodactyl. And we are going to attack. Now, I hope he's not gonna hit my 2 back row Pokemon. Because that way, we've lost. Now, let's see what he's gonna do. Dragonite, attack. Lily, of course, healing. Waiting for an opponent. Yo, he hits my Silvally. Now, the next turn is going to be crucial. If he doesn't hit one of my Aerodactyls for a giant hit, then we're going to be good, right? If he does, then it's going to be very bad for us. Let's actually go with this one. And let's attack. If he manages to finish off my Silvally with a 150, then it's all good. Unless he plays another Lily here, which he doesn't. He doesn't play another Lily. So there is a chance. There is a chance, guys. Pokeball. Even if he plays a second Dratini now, he's not going to be able to evolve it in time. However, his Celesteela is going to be able to do 100 damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, that one hurt. Oh, that's unfortunate. 1 round loss, and in what a fashion. I mean, Dragonite. Difficult Pokemon in every possible way. I mean, literally in every possible way. Very, very tough to deal with Dragonite when it's on the field. But yeah, alright, sure. Let's go for another round. That's the first round, unfortunately done. Now, we did have a perfect field, but Dragonite was just too much to deal with because, yeah, obviously Dragonite is able to hit the entire field. And if 2 rounds go well, then Dragonite can literally destroy any deck, right? Even if 1 round goes well, I mean, Dragonite is enough to destroy any deck, probably. The only, again, drawback to it is the dual typing energy. But yeah, let's see for this one here. Type Null again. We do have Red Card and Gladion. Oh, interesting. We're playing against a Poison type deck, right? I see. I like very much. Pokeball. I think I am gonna attack it first. I'm not... Yeah, I am. We're gonna bring Professor's Research. Sabrina. We do have 2 Gladions there. We're gonna throw in a red card as well. Might as well. Throw back 2 of his cards back into the deck early on. And then just go ahead and attack. Let's flip it as high as possible. And we have a 40 hit. Very nice. If he doesn't evolve with the next turn, then he's going to lose his little Wooper. Alright, Professor's Research. Back to starting position again with 5 cards. Alright. Okay, sure. Red card. An eye for an eye. Okay, that's a good hand. That's a very good hand. He's not going to evolve. By the looks of it. Yep, he's not going to evolve. We're gonna take 20 damage, but that's all right. We're not gonna die here. And we do have Old Amber. Okay, sure. Silvally onto the field. We're gonna bring forth Old Amber. Brave Buddy's there. 50 damage. Like so. And Whooper is down. Now, if he doesn't evolve the next turn, he's gonna lose regardless, right? Either way, if he doesn't evolve it, then we can play Aerodactyl and prevent him from evolving anyways in the active position. Now this doesn't matter. This is nothing for us. Okay, sure. He evolved it now, unfortunately. We do have Gladion there. Yeah, we are gonna actually... Let's actually play the Gladion first. Yep, we do have type Null. Okay. Let's actually see. We could retreat and then save ourselves Aerodactyl, right? I think I'm also gonna... Wait, he's gonna do what? He's gonna do 60 damage only. Alright, sure. We're just gonna discard it then. Bring forth Silvally. I'm not gonna evolve this turn. We don't really need Aerodactyl, I think, in this match. 100 damage. Like so. And then let's wait for the opponent. I think he's gonna concede. Because we do have red on our hands. And he's not gonna be able to avoid red. He's not gonna be able to retreat. He's not gonna be able to do nothing. I actually do think he's AFK now because it says waiting for an opponent. So let's wait. Okay, so the opponent's turn ended and he wasn't able to do anything. So we're just gonna finish it. He was literally AFK. And we're just gonna quickly end it here and win this match. So that's 1 victory, 1 loss. I mean, wait. To be fair, we did have 2 victories, right? The first match was a victory because the opponent instant conceded. But yeah, let's go for another round here. Let's actually be fair and go for another round. And let's see whether this one turns out to be better or worse. So, searching for an opponent. Battle. Let's do this. And an opponent has been found. Level 48. I do hope they increase the level cap sometimes. Anytime this year. That would be nice because level 50, I mean, they could make it like in other games, like for example Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, for example. You can just literally hit level 999, right? That would be something nice. Wait, we are starting first, huh? Interesting. Wait a minute. Since we do have the Old Amber, we could maybe we may be able to prevent the opponent from evolving in the active position, right? Let's actually see whether we are able to go through with this. We do have Gladion. We do have a red card. All right, he's going to play Rampardos, sure. 20. Now, I'm not going to let him evolve this turn. He's going to have to stay. Oh, this is beautiful. This is awesome. Let's go for Aerodactyl here. Now his evolutions are locked down. All right. He's not going to be able to evolve now in the active position. And we're going to do a 40 hit here as well on top of it. So that means he cannot come out with a Gladion, with a Silvally. But he could play Rampardos if he does have the rare candy. Then, but he couldn't attack with it because Type Null has 2 retreats, 2 costs for a retreat, which basically makes it useless in this situation. Yep, he's gonna go for heads and he's gonna do another hit here. Oh, we do have Silvally? Sure. Nice, very nice. I'm not gonna say no to that. We're gonna give him the red card. He does have too many cards in his hand. 6 cards is way too much. Way too much. Let's just hope, yeah, he doesn't have Rampardos now. Let's just hope for it. We're gonna go for Gladion. And we do have type null, very nice. So we don't necessarily... Oh, the opponent conceded! Oh my days. I mean, this was a prime example of how good this deck can be. Because, again, that was probably the current Silvally Rampardos meta deck or variant of it. And Aerodactyl literally shuts it down because the opponent cannot evolve. He doesn't have any chance to evolve, which makes his active position Pokemon useless, right? Which just sucks for any opponent's deck which relies on evolution, frankly to say. But anyways, I'm going to leave this here for you guys to judge. Let me know down below in the comment sections what you think about it. As always, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.